Baseball set to come your way from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the rubber match of this three-game series between the Texas Rangers and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball is next. Luis Severino, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Talk about impressive. How about an ERA under 2 last season for this guy? If he continues to pitch like that this year, he's going to put himself near the top echelon of pitchers. Not going to be an easy thing to do, but we'll see how he starts out in this one.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First offering on its way. Line shot to first, and there's one away. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
So here is the aforementioned outfielder, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Got him looking with the fastball, as that had some 2-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Mike Foltynewicz, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Now here it comes. DJ LeMahieu is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with a single, setting the table for the big boys.
Judge.
Next, it'll be Aaron Judge. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
This is one of the better hitters in the game right now, D-Row. Struggling a little bit, hitting under 300 in his last 10 games.
Yeah, and he's going to have to get scalding hot if he wants to run down this batting title. I don't see it happening right now. The way he's been swinging it, he has certainly slowed down, and it's in his head a little bit.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
And no swing, apparently. Ball one. The 1-1 home. Bounce towards the second baseman. Barehanded at his knees. How about that? The Yanks leave one. Still no score. Now to the plate, Chris Davis. He's fighting to stay on that AL home run leaderboard as he finds himself ranked number 10 in the league entering play here today.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Into the corner and slicing foul. Drive, base hit to right, and this one scoots all the way to the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Next to hit is Ronald Guzman, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
No one out with a runner at second. Grounded to third, reined in, and that's out number 1.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 21 homers, and an even 70 RBIs. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Davis, the runner at second with one away. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 7, the third baseman.
So next to the plate for
Apostle.
Texas, Sherton Apostle, runner in scoring position with Sigueme. First pitch of the AB on its way. Too low, 1-0. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
2 balls and a strike now. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Rodney Presley would be next. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
He lays off, and that's outside. 4. They're at the corners now here with 2 away.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count. It just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Ready now is Rodney Presley. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here as the side is retired. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Bottom of the inning now, and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Skied into very shallow right. Davis has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Batting 6.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over the first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
The 0-2 home. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. There's Connor Falefa. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 7. The shortstop.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title.
Not an easy thing to do going for a batting title. You have to be good from beginning to end. And D-Row, this guy's been about as consistent as there is.
He's just got such plate discipline, Dan. Nothing outside the zone. You take a look at his numbers and his metrics. This is a guy that has no chase percentage whatsoever.
And it's quickly 0-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. So stepping in is Eli White. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Now here's the first offering. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one away, time for a quick check of the standings, and it'll show you that these guys have the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. Next up is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He hit the ball hard but lined out to start the ball game. First pitch of the AB now. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Steele Walker.
Stepping in now, Steele Walker. Runner goes for second. That's a strike to throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pitch popped up. Torres shading to his right. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Willie Calhoun.
So 2 are gone here in the Rangers' third. And into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. In the air, down the line in left. Gallo will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Now to the plate, here is Gary Sanchez. He really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up?
Belted high and deep into right center. And it's gone. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. Career homer number 149 as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Two home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Batting ninth, the third
That'll bring
baseman,
in Giovanni Urshela. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into action in this one with 75 runs driven in for the season. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base, You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. To the left side, but it's well foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole. 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
That misses. 1-2. This is foul right side. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Full count. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. A base hit in his first trip. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Now Rizzo belts one, carrying well to right field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo, number 33 on the year. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Here's big Aaron Judge.
Aaron.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball 2.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
2-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Joey Gallo would be next. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Next, it'll be Joey Gallo. He's set. Here it comes. As he rips it on the ground to second. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Yankees lead it 2-0. All set for the start of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Chris Davis.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Two balls and 2 strikes. The count to Chris Davis. Two pitches fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And another foul ball. Here's another 2-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Fouled off. Good battle. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher. He still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
From the stretch, Ronald Guzman is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0. On it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Tailor-made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Now at the plate, Nick Solak grounded out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air down the right field line. Stanton on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Rangers go down quickly there. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So here is Giancarlo Stanton. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Davis is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now that the first baseman, Luke Voit.
And now in the box, Luke Voit. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now Voit with a high fly ball out to deep left field. Left fielder looking up, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. 41st home run of the year for him as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
Not shortstop.
So take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Davis is there. 2 down.
Now batting the catcher, Gary.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
2-1 after the foul ball there.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Right to him. Over to first, and that retires the side. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. We played 4. It's now 3-0 New York. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He said that although he's not against swinging at the first pitch, today they're doing so way too often and at well-executed pitches. As a result, 6 of their at-bats have resulted in outs on just the first pitch.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Sherton Apostle.
Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Stanton, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he'll make it into third base with a leadoff triple.
Now and that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
In now, Rodney Presley. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. 1-2 to the Rangers catcher. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through into left, a base hit, and that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
Now batting, left fielder, Eli White.
To the plate now, Eli White, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder. Lifted in the air to right field. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. And they get the double play.
Doesn't happen often throughout the course of the season, but right there, you talk about having awareness, taking advantage of a team that's maybe sleepwalking a little bit on the base paths. Unbelievable job to get 2 outs for the price of 1 in that situation.
At the plate, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-1 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for Texas. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Third baseman, number 29.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Guzman trying to get there, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Walker is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Anthony Rizzo.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo.
He jumped all over breaking stuff last time up on that homer. So I got to believe in the back of his mind, he knows he's probably getting a fastball in during this sequence.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
And he misses again. 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, and it's still 3-1. Stepping in, Steele Walker. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, You know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. Two and 0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Therefore it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Willie Calhoun.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. Flew out last time up. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
The right fielder, number 4.
Chris Davis next to bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Stanton giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. So now into the box is
Leading
Aaron Judge.
for the Yankees.
He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th.
Aaron Judge.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to short. There's Connor Falefa. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division.
Gallo.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
He bounced out last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! Big Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot. Home run number 44 on the year as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one. DeMarcus Evans, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 67, DeMarcus Evans. Now batting, right fielder,
and digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke.
Digging in next, Luke Voigt. And now a pitch on the way, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Fouled away. Four runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. The 2-1 home. Gleyber Torres would be next. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. There's ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So next to bat will be Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now the first pitch.
Everything this guy throws moves. That 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
The 1-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Davis is under it. And that's the 3rd out. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now 4-1 New York. Clay Holmes is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 52, Clay Holmes.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman.
The first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
That'll bring in Nick Solak as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No hits to this point. Swings through it for strike number 2.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
And he fouls this one off. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
High and deep down the left field line. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit on the ground out to short. Torres brings it in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next for the Rangers, the third baseman, Apostle.
So next to hit is Sherton Apostle. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. First pitch on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Judge is under it. And the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Ian Kennedy gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Texas, number 31, Ian Kennedy.
Now it'll be Gary Sanchez.
Leading off for the Yankees, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Kennedy pauses. First pitch on its way. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Ready on 0-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Now
next for New York, Gio Urshela. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw takes care of him at first, and Kennedy's looking sharp here. 2 away.
Now back, second baseman, DJ.
Next to dig in, DJ LeMahieu. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
He's got it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Chad Green has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Now to bat, Rodney Presley singled in his last at-bat.
Rodney Presley.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. It's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
So now to the plate, Eli White, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And he falls behind him here as that pitch misses. It's 2-1 now to the Texas left fielder. Here it comes. 2-2. Here it is. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
A payoff pitch one more time. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Judge is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Up next for the Rangers, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. LeMahieu ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. They trail it 4-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in is the DH, Anthony Rizzo.
Designated hitter, Anthony Rizzo.
He's set and the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. White is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The center field, number
Next
99.
to stand in is Aaron Judge. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Joey Gallo is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. No need to bring him in a non-save situation. Let him relax unless something happens at the top of the 9th that warrants getting him up.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Stanton.
As he grounds one briskly to short. There's Connor Falefa. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. The Yankees do get one on the solo homer. Last chance coming up here for the Rangers. It's 5-1 Yanks. Aroldis Chapman comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
The center fielder, Steele Walker.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Drilled down the line. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. The throw into second. But it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty V, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
A ball and a strike now. A runner at second, nobody out. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Fouled away. Still 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. No one out with a runner at second. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the blue.
Chris Davis comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. A ball and a strike.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Davis waits on the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
When the pitcher on the mound's established in this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Fouled off. Here's another 1-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Here's the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Sanchez puts the tag on him, and there's 2 out. So now to the plate, Ronald Guzman. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch on its way. Right side, but it's well foul. And it's fouled away.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Fouled away. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The New York Yankees led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Luis Severino earns his first win of the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Rangers, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,000.